Republican Senator Tommy Tuberville of Alabama was asked directly about the misleading anecdote shared by Senator Katie Britt in her State of the Union response. In her speech, Britt linked a graphic account of a young woman victimized by sex trafficking to President Biden's immigration policies. And she's used this anecdote several times before. As we've discussed, the abuse actually occurred during President George W. Bush's administration nearly 20 years ago, and in Mexico, not the United States. Here's what Senator Tuberville had to say about Katie Britt's remarks.
Yeah, well, that obviously didn't go over too well. I would think that our leadership would have vetted that a little bit more, because I would imagine they helped her with that. But that's a mistake made, but it was a good point of emphasis of what really goes on from the border, and I think that's what she was trying to get over more than anything.
Wow, Jonathan Lemire with friends like that, right?
There's always been a great rivalry of senators from the same state sort of sniping at each other. There's active dislike among some. McConnell and Rand Paul perhaps tops the list.
Right.
But this is one where Senator Tuberville certainly didn't have her back, and managed to throw leadership under the bus while he was at it. I mean, certainly Senator Britt, as we've talked about, is impressive in other ways. In other interviews, you say, well, gosh, if she had just delivered her rebuttal like this, we wouldn't be talking about it right now. And instead, this is, at least for now, going to be the first part of her political resume.
Well, I was going to say, she obviously has been seen by a lot of people in the Republican Party as very impressive up-and-comer. And Jen, I know you can confirm, and it was fascinating to see this as I got into politics, that often it's senators in the same party who can't stand each other. There's always this fierce rivalry on who's like the top dog in the state. Whereas I often saw Democratic senators and Republican senators from the same state, or a Democratic governor or Republican senator, they get along very well. But yeah, you really saw this with Tommy Tuberville, who I'm sure was irked that Katie Britt's star was rising as quickly as it was.
Yeah, he's he's either second fiddle to Alabama versus Auburn, or Katie Britt, versus Tommy Tuberville. Right, because this is what they all say. The other party is the opposition. The real enemy is within your own party. But, I've heard that even though she got panned and, by Republicans as well as just sort of, the media, that Trump still really liked her performance. I think what I had heard is that his team had a role in creating her and drafting her remarks. But I watched all of Trump's remarks in Dayton on Saturday, and he brought her up and said, she kind of got panned. I thought she did really well. What did you all think? And there was like, yay, very light, not a very big reaction from the crowd for her. Trump also had Kristi Noem with him. It's like a real life apprentice trying out his running mate. I have to say, I have some things to say about her that would detract from her, but she spoke briefly, did a really good performance, got a great reaction from the crowd. So it may be all things that he's taking into account.
And her smile looked great.
Looked great, Meeks. Looked great.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, her teeth just sparkling.
Where's that? Yeah. What is that from?
Her smile looked so good. Thank God.
Who said that?
Well, Kristi Noem. She did a commercial on dental work that she had done. And you could get close-ups of inside her mouth when you watch the commercial, which is,
sweetie, are you watching?
I just don't want to see inside her mouth.
Cable and other networks.
No, actually, we brought this on our show.
Did we?
Sure, because she did a commercial for a mouth-fixing doctor in Texas. I mean, it was very weird. I don't get it, but she looked fantastic.
Well, if she looked good, that's good, right?
Cheeky
that's
smile.
what you want.
Yeah, I need
good smile. I need that.